What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get into today's video, guys, we are 26 subs away from 200. We are drawing closer and closer to the goal of 200. And as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does indeed get to 200 subs, I will open up this Korean Strike of Neo's booster box in its entirety on the channel, on the hopes to potentially pull this guy, Elemental Hero Air Neos, the so-called forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is it really forbidden? Who knows? I doubt it. However, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Pot of Greed, a piece of Exodia, Celtic Guardian, Mystical Elf, Monster Reborn, maybe even also Trihorn Dragon, or maybe even Gaia the Dragon Champion. The possibilities are out there. Maybe we might pull every last one of them. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull yet another collector's rare. Because if you guys missed out on my Genesis Impact box opening that I did about a month ago, I pulled this collector's rare Beat Cop from the Underworld. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and judging by its centering, it actually looks amazing. It looks amazing. The centering looks gorgeous. There's like nothing wrong with it. Literally, there's like nothing wrong with this card. I am definitely gonna get this graded at some point. I don't know when exactly, but I will get it graded. So if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussion, WWE topic videos, or maybe you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys have not done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to also post in the comments answering the question of the day, which is this. This might be a bit of an odd one, a bit of an odd question, but I'm very curious of what you guys have to say. Who is your all-time favorite Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's character and why? Let me know down in the comments below, because for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the two brand new cards, plus literally almost, like, I would say about a dozen reprints that will be in the brand new structured deck. I believe Pulse of the King, I believe it's going to be named in the TCG. It is, it's basically the Jack Atlas structure deck. So I'm going to be talking about the two new cards that will be in the set, as well as the reprints that will also be in the set. Plus, if you guys remember, about a week ago, I talked about the brand new Future Fusion continuous. My God, fuck. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm about to belch. Anyway, if you guys remember, I talked about the brand new Future Fusion continuous spell, and that and also what the possibility of its effect could be. We now have its effect, and my camera's fogging up. Hang on guys, my camera's fogging up. Give me a second. Okay, I think we're okay. Anyway, we finally have the name and we also have its effects. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, guys. Let's kick things off with obviously the jump promo. It is known as Over Future Fusion. So it's basically a combination of Overload Fusion and Future Fusion all mixed in together. This is probably this is the nastiest effect I've ever read. So it's a continuous spell that says during your main phase you can activate one of these effects. Hang on, guys. You can activate one of these effects. Reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck and send one of the materials mentioned on it by name from your deck to the graveyard. And if you do, you cannot special summon monsters with that name, nor activate their monster effects for the rest of the turn. Fusion summon one Dark Machine fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. This is basically this is a good way to not only thin out the deck, but hang on, guys. What? I just confirmed my email. Sorry, guys. I just started a PayPal account because my mom and I are selling a bunch of Funko and shit. So it's telling me that I have to confirm my email, and I literally just did that, so I'm not worried. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is kind of this is basically Overload Fusion, but in a continuous spell form. And what I find so interesting is that you can even also bring the materials back to your graveyard by way of Scythe Framelord Omega. So if you're able to get Omega on board and then you activate over Future Fusion, you can instantly bring back the monsters from your banish pile back into your graveyard, and then you can put them back into your deck by activating Pot of Avarice or like whatever card that you have at your disposal. That can recycle cards back into your deck, which is not too bad. And there's a note underneath that says it doesn't lock out pendulum effects. So literally, that's all it says. That's kind of funny. I will admit, this card does have the potential to be a meta-changing card, but I don't see it happening in anytime soon, in my personal opinion. But now we gotta talk about the brand new Jack Atlas cards that will be in the structure deck, and the first one is Absolute Power Force. Yes, who would have ever thought a booster set would be named, or rather a card, if you will, be named after a booster set. This one is a quick play spell, and the effect reads: target one Red Dragon Archfiend you control. If that monster you control battles an opponent's monster this turn, apply these effects until the end of the damage step. The targeted monster gains 1,000 attack. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. If the targeted monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing, and any battle damage your opponent takes from this battle is doubled. I believe you're allowed to activate all four effects. So if that's the case, that's pretty fucking awesome. Being able to give your Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, if you will, an additional 1,000 attack, making it 4,000 attack, being able to inflict piercing, and to be able to just double the attack and force your opponent to not activate any card effects, that's pretty fucking nuts. I might have to put this into my Dark World deck. I'll have to see how my Dark World deck looks with some of these new cards. I'm gonna have to take a look, because honestly, judging by the deck that I have now, it looks like it might have to be a full 60, and then I'll take cards out little by little and just go from there and see what works. Because that's basically what a lot of players do. They, from what I've seen anyway, on Twitter, on social media and whatnot, they build 60 card decks and then they take cards out little by little if they believe that certain cards aren't that good. So this one might be a 2 of. I'll have to take a look. But the other new card is known as Fiendish Golem, and it's a normal trap that reads: target a monster on the field with 2,000 or more attack, banish it until the end phase of the next turn. Then, if you activated this card while you control a Red Dragon Archfiend or a single monster that mentions it, you can set one Fiendish Chain from your deck or graveyard. That's actually not bad. Being able to just automatically set Fiendish Chain is pretty good. Although to be fair, there hasn't been a lot of decks in the format that run Fiendish Chain. This time might be different, so I'm gonna have to take a look. This is nuts. I'll have to take a look at the full deck list, the full set list once it's complete, and then I can just go from there. But as far as the reprints go, we have Crimson Resonator, which is an awesome reprint. Fire Ant Ascator. I think the OCG has it as Red Ant. Ascator Dawnwalker, Resonator Command, Burning Soul, King Synchro, Red Rain, Time to Stand Up, and of course the aforementioned Fiendish Chain, Red Supernova Dragon, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, and Red Rising Dragon. Honestly, looking at these cards, looking at the new cards, and looking at some of the other previous new cards that we had talked about on the channel, I have to admit, these are pretty fucking nuts. I mean, Dark World could potentially be the new meta at some point. Once we get more, guys, think about it, guys. We've been getting new support for Dark World left and right. Starting with, obviously, I think, what was it, Eternity Code? Was it? Yeah, I think it was Eternity Code with Charge into a Dark World, which it really did nothing at all. Honestly, what else? What was it? The Dark World Structure deck that we got last December, if I remember correctly. Then of course too, the Animation Chronicles set or Battles of Legend. We're getting a second fusion. Think about that, guys. A second fusion, and it's pretty nuts. It's a pretty nutty card. I mean, it's possible, but we will have to see. Again, these cards absolutely insane. Never thought Fiendish Chain would be turned into a normal trap with Fiendish Golem. I never would have imagined that. But I know that this was a relatively short video, but I wanted to talk about these cards and just give you guys my thoughts on it. Because honestly, these are pretty fucking nuts. But that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.